All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Utah State Dynasty College Football 26. Today we have an amazing matchup here. It's our first time being ranked, and it's actually going to be our first top 25 matchup of the Dynasty as well, as Boise is in the top 25. Both these teams are 6-1 in conference play. UNLV is also 6-1 in conference play, so I believe the winner of this game will go to the conference championship game, and the loser will be kicked out. So this is a very important game. But without further ado, let's just get into it. As we might actually see what kind of alternates we have. Yeah, we might black out, but yeah. So this is going to be a really important game for us, as we want to be in the conference championship game. So we're gonna go the blackout under the lights too, and this is the biggest game of the dynasty so far. I know we played A&M, but that's bigger, matchup. But this has more to it. So it's 31 degrees here. So we got a chilly game. And we're gonna kick off first. So boys is gonna come out on offense as we have a touchback, and we'll see what the defense can do. As defense has been balling the last half of the year, and you can see their quarterback was on fire last week. So we hope we can keep them in check today. And they are a better team on paper, but that seems to be the story as the teams we played. We've faced better teams on paper than us, but we've just come out on top as they open with a run, and he gets a nice gain of about 6. So hopefully we can contain that run game better. But they do get 6 yards there on first down, so it's 2nd and 4. They go run again, actually RPO, and that's bottled up. He hammers him. It's gonna be 3rd and 3 early. That was a nice play there by the linebacker. So 3rd and 3, big down here already. We send the pressure. We don't get there, but he overthrows his tight end receiver. But he had him, but the pressure got to him. And it's gonna be 4th down already. So we force a 3-and-out, and we're gonna have really good field position. This is not a great punt, as we're gonna be around our 40, so down to the 39. I really do love these blackout unis, and you can see Barnes has had a nice 21 touchdowns, only 4 picks, so he's been able to manage turnovers. Hasn't really gotten too crazy with those. But yeah, we're gonna come out here on offense and see what we can do, as we only get a gain of maybe 1 on first down. But yeah. Offense been on fire the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 games. Let's hope they can keep it going. As we throw it over the middle of Starling, he gets a first down. There's a flag on the play, however, and it looks like that one's going to be coming back. So now we have the first. Appears like we're going to get moved back, and it's going to be 2nd and 19. So really tough here early, trying to keep the drive alive. As we just go run, and we look like we might have had a lane, but the tackle gets off the block really well, and it's going to be 3rd and 19. So what looked like might be promising is now a long shot. As we try to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. Threw it in double coverage. Just try to let the tight end make a play. Didn't happen, so we're going to put the ball right back to them. As both teams forced 3-and-outs. And not a great punt. As we tried the angle to the sideline, they're going to get the ball. They're 34, so yeah, really not a good punt there by us. And we'll see what Boise does on their second drive, as they just go drop back. They throw it over the middle, and that's going to be dropped, really broken up. Linebacker man, nice play. So now they got 2nd and 10. Yeah, it is. Okay, they go stretch, and that's just, yeah, I mean, I don't know what that was. We were all over that. It was going to be 3rd and long, and this is where we want to be. 3rd and long, can they get up? Can they get off the field? We send the pressure, and we are all over that. It's a sack. as yeah, they just were not ready for the pressure. And I think two or three guys look like they were going to get through there. So now they're going to punt the ball back. We have a defensive battle so far. We're going to get the ball back. Another not so great punt. And we're actually getting the ball at our 45, now at the 46. So let's hope we can make the most of this drive as we have really good field position again. Davis runs again, no penalties, and he gets a 10-yard gain. So that's what we want to see. More of that. So have a good play action. Now we're really open. We just try to throw it to the guy deep over the middle. It's going to be incomplete, and that's probably the best case scenario. So we got Jacobs coming to the game. We run with him, and I mean that tackle just swim moved our guard. I don't really know what he was doing there. Since now it's third and long again for us. So see what we can get this one. Nothing really there. Just take it over the middle, and it's gonna be 4th and 9. And yeah, we're just gonna have to punt the ball back. I mean, just terrible. So see if we can get him down there. And it ah not a great punt. You need to angle it more to the sidelines. They're gonna get a touchback, get the ball to 20, and hopefully defense can come out here and get their stop. As they take a shot, and it's gonna be knocked down by the safety. It's an excellent play by him, forcing the completion. So they got 2nd and 10, and they go right in the middle, and he gets maybe a gain of 1. That's gonna be 3rd and long again for them. And just hopefully we can get up the field. That's 3rd and long. We don't send pressure. It's gonna be caught. Excellent grab by the receiver, and he stay on his feet, and that's a 1st down. He got by the corner, and he was able to keep his feet up. That's a really great play by him. Now they go play action. We send pressure, and we don't get there. They just dump it off the tight ends. Gain of 4. As they are now they're trying to move the chains. So they got 2nd and 6. Try to send it at him. Don't get there again. They hit another check down to the running back. And that's a gain of 7 for a 1st down. Because now they're moving. And this is not what we want. So defense has to try and do something. They go RPO, throw it to the tight end again. And our guy actually gets hurt on that. So he's going to come out for a play at least. And let's see if we can do something. As they got 2nd and 4. And they go run, and they got a wide open hole. He tries to spin, doesn't work, but he does get a 1st down. As now they've crossed the 50-yard line, and we gotta do anything because they got come in motion. They don't hand it off to him or hand it off the running back. It's gonna be almost sacked. He does get the ball away. Looked like our edge got fooled by the motion and the handoffs, but so it's gonna be 2nd and 10. Could have been a sack, but we're okay with that. Bad snap there by the center. And once again, they just hit check down. They got a gain of 8 or 9. I mean, it's 3rd and 1 now. This is where they want to be. And they go pitch, and they get the outside, and he's almost. I thought he got past him, but he didn't. It's gonna be a 1st down though. Really great call there, as we did some pressure, but it was at the middle, and the outside was just free. And they try and go outside again. This time doesn't work. It's gonna be a loss of 1. As we're just trying to keep that edge contained. So now I got 2nd and 11. And it's gonna be knocked down. Really good play there. Look like they had a guy in the flats. But yeah, it's gonna be 3rd and 11 now, and we gotta get up the field. Let's see if we can do it. And we send pressure, and it doesn't get there, and he makes a nice little cut, but it's gonna be 4th down. and they're going to bring out the field goal team. So we did force a stop, and that's going to narrowly make the field goal. He almost missed that, as Boise does go up 3-0 late in the first. And we're going to get the ball back, and hopefully we can do something with it. As we do not get good blocks, and that's a terrible run. It's only for the 15. So, really bad field position to start this drive. And do get nice blocks there set up, as Davis does get a first down. But that'll take us to the end of the quarter, as we are trailing 3-0 early. Offense really hasn't gotten involved, and defense just gave up a long drive. But they did make them settle for the field goal. But we just gotta get a drive going. We haven't had the ball that long. This is our third drive. First two were cut short. So now we throw a screen to Miles Davis, and he's got a nice little block set up. He tries to cut it back inside, and he does, as he gets almost the first down. So now we have second and inches. So see if we can keep it going. So we just throw it to Starley over the middle. He gets a first down and then some. Gets tackled out of bounds there. So we have a couple first downs. We're at midfield now, right at it. We throw tight end. He gets a nice block there by his receiver, Starling. He gets a gain 7. So nice little drive so far. Yeah, we go RPO. We get a nice block by tight end. He gets cold, tries to cut back inside, doesn't succeed there. So we get to their 30. But this has been a really nice drive. We got to sustain the success. Jacobs checks back in. And we go run. He gets a gain of maybe 2. So it'll be second and 8 now. As Jacobs gets a nice little hold there, he gets about a gain of 4. So it's going to be third and 4 now. And this is kind of where we want to be. You know, these third and mediums, manageable. We just try to throw it to Starling, and he does haul it in. It's going to be 4th and inches, however. So we have a decision to make here, and we're going to leave the offense on the field. But we do narrowly get it to Davis, as he gets maybe a gain of 1.5, 2. But we do move the chains, and that's big. As we just throw a sit down Bird. He's got a touchdown as he just sits down there. Boyd, sorry, I always call him Bird. Boyd gets the touchdown as he ran a nice route and just sat down on that post. And that's a touchdown. So we take the lead back after a nice 10-play drive and really chew some clock there. That's good for our defense. They just gave up a long drive, so they get the settle down and recharge and see if they can come back out here and get a stop. Glad we came alive on offense there. So now they're back in first and 10. And they go read option, and I mean, just nothing there. Maybe you should have just handed it off. It's a loss of 2. Yeah, so second and 12. See what they do. They can read option again, and I mean, the same result. Lose this one. It's third and 13 now. I don't really know what they're doing, but now they're in third and long. Because they have a receiver go in motion, and they try and block an edge with a running back, and it does work. He makes a good block. He just hits the check down, but that's fourth down. As I believe one of our other D lineman actually got hurt on that play. But 4 and 5, 5.5 left to go, and they're punting the ball back to us. As he tries to get to the outside and he fails, but he does get a nice little run there. He did get hurt, and we'll leave him out. He's got time to rest on the bench there. I don't want that guy over here. So motion tight end. Davis gets the outside and gets really good blocks there by Boyd. Makes blocks the first corner and then gets the safety a little. As we get a first down. As now we're at midfield. And he gets to the outside again. Maybe should have just cut it back in as he loses one there. Really good play there by their edge. So now we're in second 11. Try to throw it over the middle. Had Boyd open, but we can't get it there. It's gonna be third and 11 now. They've had really good success getting after the quarterback. We try to throw it. Oh my goodness! Try to throw it to Starling. That should have been picked. That's a terrible read there by the quarterback. But it is fourth down, and we are gonna have to punt. And we're gonna punt at the 20. So could have been better, but we'll take it. So we got first and 10 now. 4 minutes to go. Let's see what they come out with. As they go run up the middle for a gain of 3, and I mean it's been a defensive battle. But we're used to our defense balling. So they go second and 7, now drop back. And we are getting after him as he's scrambling, trying to get the ball away. He doesn't. He takes a big sack, loses 10 yards on that. It's third and 17 now. So now they're in single back, so I don't really know what they're going to do here. They do just end up running, and that's a big run. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to get a first down. He gets over 20 yards on a third and 17 run from single back. That is a backbreaker for our defense as we had them stopped. Now they got play action, and we try and get there. We don't. And this picked. This corner broke it up, and then the safety just comes in and hauls it in. That's a big change as he threw it kind of behind them. But yeah, so what looked like was going to be big with the run, they throw pass, and we get the ball back. Jacobs runs the ball now. He gets a big gain of about 15, as that should take us to the 2-minute warning. So now we're set up in prime position to try and get another score before the end of the half. To see if we can pull it off. We have all 3 timeouts. Davis is back in. He gets a gain of 4 at 5. But yeah, I mean, time is not an issue. As we just throw it over the middle. Not a great pass. He does haul it in. Thompson makes a nice cut back over the middle. And I mean, we're moving. We go read up. We just try and keep, dude. I mean, those D tackles are just whipping the guards right now. So I mean, he's got 3 TFLs already. That's an issue. We gotta do better. We throw the bubble, and he gets nice little bucks up there. He gets out of bounds, so it's gonna be third and 4. And we might even get a little. Let's see what we can do here. As Davis hurts, we're gonna need to put a guy in here after this play. We just throw it up to the tight end in the flat, and he's got it for first down. Really good play call there. Just show motion, and linebackers get a little. They don't know what to do. Then we run with Jacobs, and yeah, I mean they are killing there. As we have an injured lineman after that play. It's really tough to run when the guards are getting whipped like this today. He's trying to throw it to Thompson, and he does haul it in over the middle. It's touched or first down, sorry. And clock's still going. About 20 seconds left. Jacobs, and he does get the touchdown. Really good play to get in the end zone. Is now we're gonna go up 14-3 with under 30 seconds left in the half. So that interception turned out to be monumental as we got a touchdown off a turnover. Really flipping the game here. It was see if we can keep it going. But they do have balls, so they have all 3 timeouts. They could do something. So we'll see what they come out to do. They make adjustments, and they do drop back. Throw it to the tight end, who's not like I don't know. This is fifth catch. They do call timeout. So they got 2nd and 4. He's making more adjustments there at the line. They go play action, and they just hit receiver in the middle. He gets a big gain though. Gets the midfield. They're gonna call another timeout. 16 seconds left on the clock. They can still do something. Hopefully our defense can hold firm. So they drop back again. Get pressure, and he does get the completion. And I'm not sure he really had anybody anyways, but it wasn't a complete pass. So yeah, 12 seconds left. 2nd down. Over the middle, he does find his tight end, and he's still on his feet. And there's 5 seconds left, and they're gonna get a field goal attempt off now. That is just the last thing we wanted. And they do make it to go or cut into the lead. And it's gonna be 14-16. And it will be the halftime score barring a kick return here. So he gets it to the 24. But yeah, I mean, decent half there. We are up. We do get ball here, so we can see if we can get some more points on the board. And yeah, I mean, could have been worse, could have been better. As we get the ball to the 19, not a great return. But 1st and 10. So we do throw it over the middle. It's incomplete, broken up there by the linebacker. Nice play. We hit them late, and they were able to recover. We just throw the bubble. He's wide open. Nice block there on the edge to get the 1st down. We have really good receiver blocking. You know, we teach that well. Those bubble screens work a lot with that. So Jacobs is in right, and I mean, yeah, just nothing loses a yard. It's been really tough sledding for him to run the ball. We got 2nd and 11. Try to throw the bubble. It is blocked well, and he's gonna get almost to the 1st down. It's gonna be 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1. Davis back in. We just throw it to the tight end, and he does sneak it and get it. As I was just, yeah, it's really tough to trust the run game right now with the way our line's been blocking. Do a play action, and we just try and throw as a tight end, knock down, incomplete. Might have had something downfield, but wasn't sure. So now we got 2nd and 10. Barnes is scrambling, and he's gonna try and throw something, and it's just, I mean, almost it picked off. That was really dangerous. And now we got 3rd and 10. And we just run up the middle for a gain of 4. And we're gonna have to punt the ball back. Wow, you can really see Davis's wear and tear. It's not good, so he might have to sit out this quarter. If you do get a nice little punt there down to 13, and just hope our defense can keep doing what they've been doing. So they got like a nice little read option there, and he's got a huge gain of tight ends. Let him go all the way to the 50. Really good play call there to beat the pressure. We just had nobody home on the outside, so they got 1st and 10 now, and that's big for them. Then they work play action off of that, and we do kind of get there as we tip it at the line. It's going to be 2nd and 10, and we got to see if we can bend don't break. We just bull rush that guard, and he gets a gain of 2 on the check down. So now it's 3rd and 8, and we just gotta hope defense gonna get up the field. And pass rush is not getting there. He's gonna take off with his legs, and he's gonna not get there. He's stuffed. It's 4th and 1, and they're gonna punt, but it's 4th and 1 on the other side of the field. So we're gonna go and safe. because I don't trust anybody. It's a really good punt. Gonna be down at the 10. That's actually 13. So they do that. And yeah, you can see he is hurt. So we're gonna not let him run the ball. Let's do. We get a ball off Thompson over the middle for a first down. There's a flag, however, and that won't be coming back. We have distance to the goal, I believe. And yeah, so it's gonna be a little goofy. First and 16, but I might even put Jameson in. Yes, dude, we just can't run. I mean, that was all Jacobs to get even a yard on that play. I don't even know how we did that. But yeah, second and 15 now. Jameson is in. We go play action, and we tried to get it over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. Honestly, might be good that it was because I'm not sure where he was throwing it. But yeah, third and 15. Yeah, let's just see if they can do something. If they check it over the middle, it's gonna be caught. Makes a nice move. He actually gets the first. There is a flag, and that's coming back, and that is just heart wrenching. I mean, you make the play, you get the first, but it's all for naught as it's coming back. It's be third and 19. I mean, like, what do you even do? I mean, all you can do is just run the ball. And he gets a few of it back. But it's gonna be fourth and 16. We got a punt, and they're gonna have really good field position here. So we try and kick it away from them. It's at the 50, but he doesn't catch it, and it rolls all the way to the 43. So he does make a decent punt out of that. But they do still have really good field position. So first and 10 at their 43. They go run. We're all over that. We're in the backfield. He gets back to line of scrimmage. So second and 10 now. He's making more adjustments. They do drop back. They just dump it over the middle. And he does get hauled in, but I mean, he tackles him forward. And that's going to be third and inches now. And I mean, this is just textbook sneak. And he doesn't get it. We are all over that. And once again, they're going for it. And it's going to be, I don't even know. You would assume they run, right? It's barely fourth and inches. And they do run. And oh my gosh, if we could have got there at the handoff, but we don't. He does get the first. We almost got there before he even handed it off, but it is a first down for them as they go past the 50. So now they got first down again. And we just have a hard time getting pressure, it feels like. They get a first down on that curl route as they're keeping the chains alive, keeping them moving. So they go jump again. They got a seam shot. I don't know what happened in the coverage, and that's going to be all the way to the 10. That's a big, big shot play. This is now, yeah, first and 10. Somehow they can get a first down. And they go run, and we are all over that. Gets back to line of scrimmage. So second and 10 now. Kind of goes in motion, the right side of formation. While we were offsides, don't quite, and they do get a nice run, gain 4 or 5, but it is third down. So I mean, big play. Can you get off here? Maybe force a field goal. Although they might just go for it. They drop back throw, and they hit the slant route for a touchdown. They're gonna go for two to try and tie this game up. So really big touchdown there by Boise, and now they can tie it up, and they do. I mean, that dude was wide open. So they tie it up at 14 all uh, in the waning seconds of the third quarter, and that's big for them as we get another not so great return. And this should be the last play of the quarter. We go through that bubble again, and it's open. Starling does get the first down, and yeah, that'll be the end of the three, as we are tied up 14 all. So we'll see how this fourth quarter goes, as we do have the ball, and this is a not necessarily a gotta have it, but you would really want it drive. And we're gonna run Jacobs, and he gets gain of 4 there, as Boise has a guy who's hurt, and we are just banged up at running back right now. We're trying to throw it to the running back, and that was a bad read. He had the tight end, and it's 3rd and 6 now. So can you get it? As they try to throw it strong, that's picked off. The cornerback was all over that. There's a flag on top of it, but I think it's going to be holding. And yeah, that was just a bad read. So Boise is going to have really good field position. So they come out and goal line, and they do go run up the middle, and he gets through the gap, and it's a gain of 5, 6 actually. And we gotta just play damage control, just force a field goal. That's pretty much all we can do here. So they throw it to the running back in the flat, and he loses 4. I don't know why he threw it like that. So it is 3rd and 8 now. Can we get up the field? Now let's get into it, and we just can't get their pressure. He throws in the corners 1-on-1, and it's incomplete. Both guys missed the ball, and we will force a field goal. So that's a win on defense, and hopefully we can do something on offense, as he narrowly sneaks that one. I mean, he's had some almost misses today, but they do take the lead, as we're now down 3 with 9.5 left to go. And this is a gotta have it now. First one, maybe. This one, definitely. Jameson gets the run there. Only gain 2. It's been really tough sledding trying to run this game, and I know Davis is kind of not banged up, but we need him. So we throw the Starling over the middle, and he's gonna be caught. He gets an excellent block there by Boyd. He's going down the sideline all the way to the 12 or 17 rather, and that's a big first down and run. And then Boyd with the excellent block to free him up for more. So now we're in the red zone. You see Davis run the ball. He gets it all the way to the 5. So now our left tackle gets hurt, and I know he's banged up, Davis, but he's got to be in. So we throw it over the middle, missed him, and a flag on that as the replacement tackle comes in. He holds immediately. I mean, I don't even know how you hold that fast. But now we got first and goal at the 15. We just hit the check down. Gets maybe 2. And so now we got second and goal. And these are really crucial plays. Try to throw it over the middle again to start or Thompson, and he missed him, and there's another holding. Now we're backed up another 10 yards, as this drive is just falling apart. And they do take it. So second and goal at the 22 is just not ideal. Definitely not where you want to be. So we throw it stall. He slips by the linebacker almost. He gets it back to the 13. And we just gotta see what we can get here, if we can make the play. We just throw the star over the middle, and he can't haul it in. Not a great pass. Probably wouldn't have got the touchdown anyways. We're gonna have to kick the field goal, and what looked really promising ends in a field goal to tie up the game with about 7 left to go play. So hopefully the defense can come out there and get a big stop for us. And we'll just see. So 7 left to play. All the time in the world, you know. Here the defense gonna stop. As we go run, and that's a big hole. He gets a gain of about 14, and that's not what we wanted to see. Because now they go empty, and they just hit the dump off there, and it's a gain of 5 or 6. So 2nd and 5 now. And can we do something? So we send the pressure. Make the nice read to throw the out route to tight end, who's just been killing. And he gets about 6 yards there for a first down. He's nearing 100 yards in the day, and they're in this odd single back formation, and they go play action, and he does find a receiver or a fullback, and he moves the chains. They cross the 50 now. 4 minutes left. It's getting more dire. They go read option, and that's thank God he didn't run it past him. He does get the tackle there, and it's 2nd and 12 now, which is that's what we needed. As they go screen. It's well blocked. He gets a first down, and now it's about 4 minutes left, under 4. So now we got to start thinking about using timeouts in a minute or so. So we send the pressure, and it just doesn't get there right away. I mean, it took so long to get there. He was able to throw it away. So it's gonna be 2nd and 10 now, and so it looks like they're gonna go run, and that's just well blocked as they just pancake the entire defense. It felt like they get 3rd and inches, and we need this, and they do get the first down on that one, and it's getting really dire now. 'Cause now they can just kind of run the clock out, and we're gonna start using timeouts. And that play gets kind of busted. We don't even have to call a timeout there. As actually someone got hurt, so that's big. So they flip the play. It's gonna be 2nd and 13, and we send the pressure, and we don't get there right away. Now we do, and that's a sack, and we're gonna spend another timeout. So it's now 3rd and 22. They are in field goal range, but it's getting a little closer. As he has all day to throw, he throws over the middle, and it's gonna be knocked down incomplete. That's a great play there, but a defense to force the field goal, and we'll have 2 minutes, 2 minute warning, and 2 timeouts to try and do something. He's actually gonna miss that kick. I was telling you, first two he made, they were awfully close to misses. So now it changes, and we actually have that time to try and get a field goal to win. So we're just gonna throw it to Stalin. He makes a nice move in the middle, get 6 yards, and he's over 100 yards at 120, and that's the 2 minute warning. So we do have a while to drive to get in field goal range, but we have plenty of time to do it. So not in a rush necessarily. So we try and run with David Jacobs. He gets a gain of 4. It's gonna be 3rd down now already. We'll just throw the Thompson over the middle. He just falls down. No need to try and risk, a complete pass. So 1st and 10. Once again, just throw it over the middle. And we have an injury there, so we're gonna have to burn one of those timeouts. I was gonna call it anyway, so not a big deal. But we only have one timeout now, so we gotta be a little careful what we do. Is we just throw in the flats, get the first down, and get out. So now we're at midfield just about. Yeah, let's see what we can keep doing. As we go run with Davis, and he gets a gain of 5. We're gonna go hurry up because we don't want to kill too much time. But we got to change the play here, so that's killing some clock. We'll just go screen. Davis gets the catch and a big play. And he's going all the way down to the 28, and Boise actually calls a timeout of their own to try and save some of their own clock. But now we're at first and goal now, or first and 10. Davis does get a nice gain of 8 there as Boise calls another timeout. We're just gonna keep it on the ground now to set up a field goal. Motion our tight end. Jameson gets around the edge and he might score actually. As he does get hawked down though, all the way to the 6. Around 40 seconds left. As that was a big stop there, but honestly, you might have just let him go so you'd have time. Yeah, first and goal now the 6, and we're just running to try and set up a field goal. We go hurry up so we can try and get the ball more centered. And that is perfect. And we're gonna just run this clock down. I'm a little scared to snap it. I think it might, it might like run the clock out. We don't want that. So we'll get field goal ready, and we'll call a timeout with there. So we're at the 1 yard line. 18-yard field goal for the win, and it's up and good as we take the lead. There is still 2 seconds left on the clock, and we're just gonna do this sky kick it. Make them return it, and hopefully we can get the stop, and that'll be game. Utah State comes out alive, and they knock off Boise, and we're going to the conference championship game. That was a really great game. We were not able to run the ball that well, but we did find a way. No turnovers on both sides, led the touchdowns, and now we're gonna sim see who we'll be playing. I think it'll be UNLV, but I want to find out before we get this video ended. As we move to, yep, we do play UNLV. We move up to 17. UNLV is top 10 in the nation, so that'll be a really good game. But I guess we can advance past this too. But yeah, this was a great video. I hope to see y'all when we play the conference championship game, as we get a couple commits here. But yeah, I'm really excited to play that game, and I'll see y'all then. So until next time, peace out.